Messing with the wrong individuals in your life can set you back so many folds, man. Like tenfold. Like so many time, so much time just wasted. So many missing opportunities and doors be wasted because you was dealing with the wrong person. You know, you gave yourself to the wrong individual. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of toxic things when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that in my life, just young and growing up. And a lot of people don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. A lot of people are lost and they don't age like wine like they should be doing. They just spoil like milk, you know? And I watch and see all this stuff, this toxic stuff, all this BS that goes on, and I can't help to fathom that it's just lust. Like, it was all because of lust, you know? And a lot of people, when they fall into lust, they think it's love, you know? And love, it can be a great feeling. It can be a great sensation. But lust can give off that fake illusion of love. You can give off that sensation of love, but it's not love. It's just pleasure, you know? A lot of people don't love, man. A lot of people don't love. Loving, you can look this stuff up. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. You can have all these things, bro. Have all these pleasurable things and great things and stuff like that. But it really doesn't mean anything if you don't have love at the end of the day. It's just empty. It's just void. You know what I'm saying? And when you're just following after pleasures and stuff like that and using all these hits to cope with hidden pain from the past or this and that or anything that's just stressful, anything really, because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why most of society goes into lust in general. Like, I don't even blame most of society for going into lust because this world is effed up, right? You have all these stressors, these things. You may have all these traumatic things happening within your own life, and then boom, you have this beautiful, wonderful thing coming at you. It feels so great. It seems so good. And then you fold into it. I don't blame y'all. I really don't blame y'all for folding into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame nobody. But at the same time, though, when you go down a route of, like, you going too deep, like you're doing too much, that's when it becomes the problem. That's the problem. That's the separator. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the Bible, it talks about being too righteous and too wicked. Like, if you're too wicked, you're going to destroy yourself. If you're too righteous, you're going to destroy yourself. In any type of way, it says in Ecclesiastes too, like, I don't remember the exact number, but it's in Ecclesiastes. But too much of something can destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It's always best to keep your body count as low as possible. Low as possible. Because really, you never really know what type of person you could be dealing with, because when you're intertwining in sex, your soul becomes one, man. All right, let me give out the example. You're around a group of people, right? And if you know, bad company corrupts good character. Now imagine sex. You're literally inside of another person. That's a whole new level of touching, intertwining with your soul, with who you are, how it will affect you mentally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You could be having sex with a depressed person and that could rub off on you, you know, because your soul intertwines with another human being. And this is why it's so important to stay celibate and to hold yourself and to do all the right things in your life and to acknowledge God in all your ways and keep him first. Because at the end of the day, you really don't know who is for you. You don't know who your soulmate is. You don't know what they look like, nothing. You really don't really know. You really ain't gonna know. But who sees all? God, God. So basically, the whole cheat code when it comes to finding that perfect person or that right person and even building yourself up to becoming that correct person, that right person is God at the end of the day. Because he knows you better than you know yourself. Really. He sees things that you will do within the future and what's perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to follow him. You need him or it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. Like the stuff not gonna work at all. Like nothing's gonna work. Nothing. It's always gonna be something just off or wrong. Some way, somehow, the devil's gonna slip through and fuck everything up. You know? Like you have to have him first. You have to. This is 100% necessary. And the thing is too, with like lust and stuff, right? You can give so much time and energy into the wrong person. You can't take the time back. Like time is so valuable, man. You can't take that back, man. You can't get that. You know? And then it's like also that I've seen in my life, toxic things and relationships and stuff like that I've seen. A lot of people get their lives ruined by their wife or their husband. Or they get hold back because their wife or their husband. Even when it comes to kids, bro, like kids, they literally get held back because of the wife or the husband. One of the two. And then by the grace of God, they still, getting by, making it, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I'll see families and stuff like that, and these kids have this potential, have these things and stuff like that, but opportunities get cut off because somebody that is over them is not on it. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's very important to spend the alone time with God and to build up to who you need to become, because a lot of people in the older generation that I see, they are hurt, they're damaged, they're traumatized. I can see it across their faces. Like they are miserable. They're miserable, bro. Especially when they see me, because I know what I'm doing. And then they see me, and then it's like, dang, like what I've been doing the whole time. I don't blame them for feeling like that, really. But it's like they never spent that alone time with God like I did. They never put in the work. They never put in the time and hours of doing the things that they didn't want to do in order to become better internally and for their soul, you know? And when you build up to that and you're grinding and you're leveling up and you're doing what you need to do, God will eventually bring you to the destination. He's going to bring you to the finish line, and he will bring you to the person who you need to be with, so you can enhance, so you can grow and become better and stronger. And that love is forever gonna last. That's gonna forever last, bro. Like, it's never gonna die out. You know what I'm saying? And love, at the end of the day, is just bearing, enduring, hoping, believing, and suffering all things. That's all love is. Love is literally doing what you need to do in the now. Love is doing what you have to do, not what you feel like doing. So you can be in that position to have that reward, to have that breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have that within them. A lot of people don't have that patience. They don't have the endurance. They don't want to suffer through it. They don't want to bear it. Shoot, they don't even hope for it, because when they fall into lust and then they get done by this person dirty and stuff like that, then they go cold-hearted. Now they think everybody whores. Guys would think all women the same. All these girls, they're the same. And then same vice versa for women. They see a handsome guy and be traumatized. They get PTSD thinking he's going to play them. You know? Stuff like that. Like, the world and lust, it literally turns people cold-hearted. And now everyone in the mindset of, let me use this person as an object. Let me get up on him. Let me get him dirty. Let me do this. Let me do that. It's effed up. It's all wrong. All y'all niggas need to do is freaking close your legs and keep your pants up. That's all you have to do, bro. All you have to do. I never went through a single heartbreak a day in my life because I kept my pants up. I didn't have to worry about all these stressful things at a young age and child support and stuff because I kept my pants up. I didn't have them just sagging. I had them up, man. You know? And it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. I know I'm on the right path. I may not have it yet, but I know I'm going to get it. I know it's coming. Because I hope. I have faith. I believe. You know? And I'm doing all the right things. Like, God doesn't tell you guys to not do this for no reason. He's trying to set you up for success, man. He's trying to help you win in life. That's what he's trying to do. That's what people don't get, bro. That's what people don't get, man. I had a person come up to me. You think you gonna get something because you doing all this or you doing all this? Yes, I am going to get something. This is challenging. There's going to be a reward in the end, bro. Just keep going. And yeah, like a lot of people, they go to lust because they're just hurt, really. And it leads to so many bad things, man. Like, I even seen people when they get older and stuff, like, everything gets destroyed and ruined. They get backstabbed and stuff like this because they was messing with the wrong woman. You know what I'm saying? I seen people get married to narcissistic women, bro. It is ruining and destroying. Like, she's literally ruining and destroying everything. Destroying the relationship, destroying the kids' mental health, destroying everybody around them. Like, it is so dangerous to not be on guard, to not be cautious of who you're letting inside. Because once you stick it in, or once he stick it in, you're gonna be attached, man. You're gonna have that urge to just keep going, just want more and more and more. It's just better to keep the door closed in the first place. And if you open the door, my best advice is to fast that off. You have to fast that off, bro. You need to get real with God and fast that off. And do not open the door ever again, because if you open that door again and you backslide, the demons, they gonna be creeping, they gonna be lurking. They be like, oh, that nigga's slipping. And they're gonna go in and literally destroy you even more. Now it's gonna be even 4-5 times harder just to get off of the addiction, of the feeling. So once you fast that stuff off and pray it off and get in the word and stuff, you can fast probably like every 8 to 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like I did, to get off certain addictions, bad habits, you know, gluttony sins and eating habits and stuff like that. Like once you do that, now you're building yourself strong enough to actually control yourself. And when you decide to be celibate and to be in control, now you put yourself in the position to where, okay, I can be loyal. I can be someone who's strong. I can be someone who's reliant, because you're able to control yourself. You are walking in the spirit. When you walk in the spirit, you don't fulfill the lust of the flesh. Walking in the spirit is practicing fasting. It's practicing discipline. It's practicing, you know, daily habits that needs to be done. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, this is the best way to go in today's society. Because if you just go off your own understanding, if you go onto the way that seems right unto men, it's nothing but death. It's nothing but failure. It's nothing but just BS. And you ain't got to deal with it if you're on the right team, if you're on the right side. So, yeah. Hope this video, you know, open your eyes to something, give you clarity, or it was just good for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's literally always best to just stay alone. It's always best to stay alone. And I'm not a lonely person at all. A lot of people be thinking I'm lonely or something. Like, I'm not lonely. I like being alone, but I also like talking to people. I like talking to people around me, people who are a great vibe to be with, and that's cool with me. That's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But until the time is right, I'm willing to wait as long as I need to until the perfect time is right, until it's on God's timing. Because at the end of the day, can't nothing beat God's timing. The guy who sees the beginning and the end, like, who's gonna beat that? Nobody. So as long as you operating on God's timing, you can't be beat. You can't be beat. Like, G.O.D. is literally the only hope when it comes to like marriage, relationships, anything. Because if you do it in the worldly way, if you do it in the world's way, if you do it without God, if you do it in your own way, you're gonna F it up because you're a human being. Do not keep it in your hands. Do not have it in your hands, bro. Do not leave it in your hands. I'm telling you, do not leave it in your hands. Do not trust yourself. Trust the Most High, man. Trust the Most High. He is the key. He is the one who's going to open the door when the time is right. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's it for the vid. Guys, good, all good. Understood. I'm out.